Hey guys, it's 15 here with another video this time, and we are back at it. And you kind of expected this anyway, since we're really close to it. And we're going to do another prediction and video for NXT Takeover. It's NXT Takeover in your house. And yeah, I really loved last year's Takeover in your house. I really like they just brought back the in your house pay-per-view. Even though I wasn't around during that time, it's just kind of nice to do callbacks. And then next we had In Your House, and then we had Vengeance Day, kind of bringing back just the Vengeance name, the Vengeance pay-per-view name, and just rolling it into like just a thing for Valentine's Day again. And for a little bit I thought it would be sent Valentine's Day Massacre, but that was an actual thing, and obviously they weren't able to use that, so they brought back Vengeance Days because the Vengeance name, because again, and just made it Vengeance Day. So you got that. But going on to the actual card, and I will warn you now, I don't have any figures of most of these people. Like I don't have Ember Moon, and they haven't made figures of Xia Li, Mercedes Martinez. Seriously, Mattel, get on with that. At least just give us basics, just to the card. Well, almost right now. I mean, seriously, I'm surprised we haven't got at least basics of a Cal Gonzalez and and uh, and I know we're supposed to get Cameron Grimes soon, and I'm still hoping for LA Knight, even though we really should. I really should just get at least get basics at least. Just knock out a bunch of NXT superstars, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't have Ember Moon, and we don't have MSK yet or Legado del Montez. I know Santos Escobar is up on pre-war on ringside right now. So, but yeah, I will warn you that now. But even though I really should just hurry up. But besides that, we really just have 5 matches on this card, and probably something on the pre-show, because we're always having a pre-show for Takeover. So we have total 5 matches, and these are the only figures you're going to be seeing in the video. The rest is just going to be graphics, so I can't even say I'm going to do this for too long. So, as far as going into this Takeover, Takeover has always been good. I know it's been a little bit lacking because there's not like a big crowd or anything, and we just been at the Performance Center. But actually, again, they have extended the crowd a bit, and again, they kind of made it a little bit better. I will say that I feel like Mayan Toys is kind of, and no offense to the Troy White kid, as Troy White, my MDT. I just feel like he's kind of like missing that, but I can kind of understand. But again, it's his opinion, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. That's kind of like the end of the day and how the world is. But yeah. As far as that card, there's only really just like only one match. I can say there's only one match that I'm not too excited for, but again, they could be something else. Everything else I'm very much excited for. The Fatal 5-Way, the 6 X-Men Tag Team match, winner take all the ladder match for the returning $1 million championship. Again, I really can't believe that. But again, and there's that, but we'll go into that later. But yeah, let's just shut up and let's move on with the card itself, with the first match. So starting out first is the winner take all 6-man tag team match for the North American Championship and the Tag Team Championship. We got Bronson Reed, the North American Champion, teaming up with the Tag Champions MSK to take on Legado del Fantasma. Now, everything's been pretty good so far. The build-up to this was pretty good. Every build-up was pretty good. All the stuff going into this was pretty good. And I'm just very excited for this match. I don't exactly know. I feel like we had a winner-take-all tag team match before, but I don't know. I just can't exactly remember on the top of my head. Maybe for the tag champions, and then champions for the women's champion, or just one championship and then the other. I don't know. I'm literally kind of blanking on the name, but yeah, I know you're looking at graphic. I don't want to go too long with this. I will say that now. But yeah, and this match is kind of hard to predict because again, we can actually see Legado and Talisman and take all the gold in this part. And I don't know. I kind of feel like they needed this, but again, in some cases, I feel like MS. It's not that long ago that MSK won, and it's not even that long, and it's really not that long ago that Bronson Reed won the North American champion. He just took it off of Gargano like maybe like a few weeks ago. Oh, maybe like 4 or 3 weeks ago. I'm not sure, but I think just to be safe, because I feel like this is gonna happen, and MSK and Bronson Reed are gonna retain. That's kind of like my guess. If at least just as far as right now, I really don't. It's kind of unpredictable at this point because there's literally 6 people. It's not like Texas Tornado, but again, you get at my point. But it's just kind of hard to tell at this point. But they could just have like the champions retained, or they can give Legado and Tasman the win and win all the champion, have all the gold. At least just as far as those 3. But we go on. But yeah. Now, on that point, but just to be safe, because I think this might happen, because again, there's only been a few other times that we had title changes and just for takeovers, and I don't feel like that MSK and Bronson Reed are going to drop the title. So again, Bronson and MSK for the win. Now let's move on to the next one. So going on to the next match, which I'm not really excited for. I can't even say I was too invested in with it. I'll admit I've been a little bit in and out of NXT a little bit lately because with CW shows going on. I think I really just wanted to pay attention to that more. But we got Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li with Boa and Tia Xia. I think that's what her name is. It's saying Mia Ying. Which I don't even know. I don't know. I think it's just Tia Xia in the corner again, in the weird demonic like lady that disappeared out of nowhere. Which I don't know. Again, I just can't. I feel. I don't feel this match. And the reason why I just started out with the 6-man tag match with the 6-man winner take all match, because I feel like that's gonna start the show, and it's gonna be and we're gonna start the show hot. It's either that or the ladder match, which I'll be going into later. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's just kind of thing. I can't even. Have watched some matches with Mercedes Martinez, and I've seen matches with Xia Li, which I can't even say too much. But and then she also appeared in the Rumble a few times also. But again, I don't know. Again. But as far as who I'm going to think is going, I'm just going to pick Mercedes Martinez. She seems the kind of badass of the situation, and she's going to knock off Xia Li for another knock on her career or something. I won't just get back to the championship. I'm just picking Mercedes Martinez, even though in some cases I picture Xia Li winning because she's been dominant lately, but I don't think she's going to beat Mercedes. So let's just move on to the next match, and actually a match that I'm more excited. Which we have a ladder match with LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes, and here's the added thing to it now, and it's gonna be for the $1 Million Championship, the vacant one, as I'm seeing on Wikipedia, and that the years don't deceive you. The $1 Million Championship is back. So this storyline was started out weird. I will say for that, because first it really started with Cameron Grimes coming back and becoming basically rich and stuff, buying cars, stuff like that. Basically becoming like a version of the $1 Million Man, and just basically becoming a copycat per se. That's basically the most part. But yeah, it's just basically started out with that, and it started out with just multiple segments with Cameron Grimes, and Ted DiBiase. And then when they had the $1 Million face-off, we had LA Knight appearing. And then we had just a few other segments, which are just kind of okay at this point. Only just in the past, well, during last week's NXT, at least, the Go Home show. And we had, and like I said, we had basically the look in the lives of both Cameron Grimes and LA Knight kind of wins that and wins in that cases, but then they have like me face to face with Ted DiBiase, and basically they're going to be, and basically he says you're going to be fighting a ladder match for this $1 million championship, and yeah, basically now the $1 million championship is back, and I guess it's going to be an official title in NXT, which is again weird. And kind of weird and somewhat unexpected, but I'm actually very excited for this match. Again, mostly, I'm always in for ladder matches, and then also, again, we have the $1 million championship back, and sadly, again, I don't have it in my possession. I figure out in my possession, I really need to track down one. But yeah, I'm very excited for this match. As far as who's gonna win, it's anyone's ball game for this. I can see Cameron Grimes winning, but I'm just gonna pick LA Knight. I'm picking him to win. He's gonna win the $1 million champion. He's gonna have that like again $1 million or a belt with diamonds and just gold and 24 karat gold. I'm guessing that's what it is since it's the $1 million championship and everything. But yeah. LA Knight for the win, and become $1 million champion again. Now, champion for the first time in who knows how many years. And now let's move on to basically the co-main, one of the co-main events, which is the women's championship match with McCool Gonzalez defending her championship against Ember Moon. And again, as far as the build-up for this is pretty good. It did come out like nowhere, but again, at the same time, it kind of didn't. But yeah. But again, I'm pretty much I'm pretty much okay. This match is gonna be pretty good. And sorry for my weird kind of stammering. I have no clue why I'm doing that. But yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I don't exactly know what to say and what. And what I'm gonna think of this match, but it's gonna pretty much be a banger. We got Raquel with the power, and then we have Ember Moon with the quickness and everything, and with the eclipse and everything like that. And as far as I think is gonna win this match, this is kind of one of those things which I feel like Ember could take the win, but at the same time, Raquel hasn't really had that long. Even though some cases I really don't know why she got it. But yeah, it's kind of a hard. I'm just gonna pick Ember Moon to win. I'm just thinking she's gonna just dethrone Raquel. I kind of don't want to see that for Raquel because I feel like she hasn't had it for that long. But again, if Raquel wins, it's just kind of one of the things I expected. But I'm picking Ember Moon to be safe. I think this is just kind of one of those cases that it's just one of those things that I feel like it's still gonna be a banger. It's just I feel like the Ember was gonna win and become two-time women's champion. But there we go. Now let's move on to the main event, which is the fatal five-way match with Karen Cross defending his NXT championship against Kyle O'Reilly and Pete Dunne, Adam Cole, and Johnny Gargano. And I can even say that this was pretty good, even though it was kind of made like 2 weeks before. But yeah, besides Karen Cross winning and successfully defending his championship against Finn Balor and also throwing the Prince, which I haven't seen the Prince for a while. I don't know if he's injured or something. I have no clue. I have no clue at all. I will say that now. But basically there was a triple threat match between the other three guys. Again, Gargano, Dunne, and O'Reilly, and Adam Cole comes in and beats the hell out of everyone. Pete Dunne, he takes out Pete Dunne, he takes out O'Reilly, he takes out Gargano, and kind of throws the match another mayhem, and basically just no contest for some reason. And then he comes back in the arena, confronts. Karen Cross confronted him, and basically he said that I'd want all of them. I want Cole, I want Gargano, I want O'Reilly, I want Pete Dunne, fatal five-way, and it was made for a takeover over in your house. And I can even say last week was still completely just chaos. This the go home show was pretty in chaos because I think that everyone was attacking each other. And I think Cole is the one left standing. I'm just guessing. I can't exactly remember because I think I was watching it last night when I was up at the gym and everything, but I don't know. No way I was watching AEW. I think I watched it like early in the morning on Wednesday or Tuesday or something on the lines of that. But yeah. As far as who I'm going to think is going to win, it is anyone's ball game because this is a fatal five-way match. It is always, and it's just kind of like an odd number, and it's an odd number. It's not like fatal four-way where you game one guy being the other one. You get like utter chaos, and I can barely even figure out who's going to win. It's unpredictable because there's no championships advantage and stuff like that. But yeah, I just really don't. I can't even tell who's going to win this one. In some cases, I think Karen Cross could just pretend because, again, it's just one of those things. He don't have one title defense, and yeah, I can't even say he held it for that long. At least since April. So, I don't know. Maybe a little longer, but again, and I don't know. I think for one, and then I could see Gargano winning, becoming a 3-time champion. I can see Pete Dunne finally getting his first NXT champion. I can see Kyle O'Reilly getting his first NXT champion. I can see Adam Cole being 3-time champion, but I think I'm going to say Adam Cole's going to win. I know I can probably going to say that Karen Cross is probably going to keep the title, but again, or these two are going to be going at it and then be just out of the matchup. But again, I'm mostly going to Adam Cole to win. If Karen Cross wins and if anyone else wins, I'm pretty much okay with it. And again, even though I think Karen Cross is just going to retain right there and just make it last a little longer. Because being still undefeated, I just don't know. It's kind of hard to say in some cases, but I'm mostly going Adam Cole. If Karen Cross wins, it's okay, and if anyone else wins, it's okay for me. That's kind of like the biggest thing for me. But yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, I'm sorry for most of this being just graphics, and then obviously I don't have Karen Cross here or a championship either. I really need to get that. We'll say that now. I'm probably gonna be trying to track down that fan takeover over Adam Cole. So I can finally get the NXT champion. Same thing with Shayna Baszler to finally get not only that figure but also get the women's championship, the NXT women's title. But that I don't know, but that's it. I don't want to go any longer because I feel like I need to get something to eat. I'm still feeling a little bit lightheaded because I haven't anything to eat, but besides maybe a few other things. There's snacks, but yeah. Also, I don't want to go on too longer because the battery's almost dead, and yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. Remember to like this video, comment down below what you guys think of my predictions. What do you think of what are your predictions? Who do you think's gonna win? Do you think Karen Cross is gonna retain? Do you think any champions are gonna retain, or are we gonna get some new championships crowned this one? Who do you think's gonna win the ladder match for the $1 Million Championship? Yep. What do you think of this? That's just this card in general. Well, like I said, do you like my predictions, my pay-per-view predictions and stuff like that? You think Mattel should release more NXT superstars so we can finally get our roster, our build, and everything like that? And just comment down anything. Just remember to be nice. Remember to be nice. Don't be mean. Don't say anything inappropriate. Don't put any weird links down below. Again, any of those things, and you'll be removed and possibly muted or blocked or something on the lines of that. But I don't want to do that to some people, but those are my rules at least. Just have to be nice. Just have to be nice. Be honest, and you be honest. I don't mind criticism, but again, when you just flat out say, "Hey, like you suck," or to me you suck, or something on the lines of that. But again, it's just kind of one of those things that annoy me. But yeah, that's it. Remember, subscribe, tap the bell. More videos coming soon. I think I'll get my AEW figure review done today with the Young Bucks. At least I don't exactly know since I'm already getting close to for AEW Dynamite to come on. But I don't know. That's just a maybe. I think maybe. I don't know. No, I haven't really figured out if I want to do it or not. But that is it. And this is Itis 15. We're kicking out of here.